Have you ever looked at your phone battery dropping to 10% before the end of the day and thought, why can't budget phones just get this right? And what if you could get a stylish 5G smartphone with a huge battery, smooth performance, and a price that doesn't make your wallet cry? That's exactly why people are starting to talk about the Motorola G37 Power. Motorola has always had a special place in the smartphone world. For many people, it brings back memories of reliable phones that simply worked without unnecessary drama. Now, in a world where flagship phones cost as much as a laptop, Motorola seems to be asking a very important question: do you really need to spend a fortune to enjoy a good smartphone experience? The Motorola G37 Power enters the budget 5G market with a strong mission: to give everyday users the features they actually care about. And honestly, that's refreshing. The first thing that grabs attention is the design. Budget phones used to look cheap, feel bulky, and come with thick bezels that instantly revealed their low price. But the Motorola G37 Power feels surprisingly modern. It has a clean and minimal design that looks premium enough to turn heads in public. The curved edges make it comfortable to hold, and despite the large battery inside, it doesn't feel like a brick in your hand. For students, workers, travelers, and people who spend hours on social media or streaming videos, comfort matters more than specs on paper. A phone becomes part of your daily life. You carry it everywhere, check it every few minutes, and depend on it constantly. Motorola seems to understand that emotional connection users have with their devices. The display is another pleasant surprise. The Motorola G37 Power features a large screen with smooth refresh rates that make scrolling feel fluid and responsive. Whether you're watching YouTube late at night, scrolling endlessly through TikTok, or chatting with friends, the experience feels enjoyable and modern. Colors are vibrant enough for movies and social media content, while brightness levels help the screen remain visible outdoors. Is it the best display on the market? Of course not. But for a budget 5G phone, it delivers more than most people expect. Now let's talk about the biggest highlight, the battery. The Power branding is not just marketing. Motorola is clearly targeting users who are tired of charging anxiety. You know that feeling when you leave the house with 40% battery and immediately start calculating whether your phone will survive the day? The G37 Power tries to eliminate that stress completely. With its massive battery capacity, this phone is designed to last all day and even stretch into the next day for moderate users. That's a huge deal in real life. It means fewer moments searching desperately for a charger at the airport, in cafes, or during long commutes. For gamers, binge watchers, and people constantly using GPS or mobile data, battery life can completely change the smartphone experience. A powerful battery gives freedom. And freedom is something many modern smartphones fail to offer. Charging speeds are decent too. While it may not compete with ultra-fast premium charging technologies, it still provides enough speed to get users back up and running without waiting forever. Performance-wise, the Motorola G37 Power is built for everyday practicality rather than extreme power. And honestly, most users don't need insane performance just to text, browse social media, watch videos, and take photos. The processor handles daily tasks smoothly, and thanks to 5G connectivity, downloading files and streaming content feels fast and future-ready. Apps open quickly, multitasking works well, and casual gaming performs surprisingly nicely for a phone in this price range. That's where Motorola seems smart with this device. Instead of chasing unrealistic flagship performance, the company focused on balance. The G37 Power is not trying to be a gaming monster or a luxury phone. It's trying to be dependable. And for many people, dependability matters more. The software experience also deserves praise. One of the reasons many Android fans appreciate Motorola phones is the clean interface. Unlike some brands that overload phones with unnecessary apps and heavy customization, Motorola keeps things simple and smooth. The near-stock Android experience feels lightweight and easy to use. There's less clutter, fewer annoying ads, and a cleaner layout overall. That may sound like a small detail, but after using heavily bloated software, users quickly realize how important simplicity can be. Motorola also includes some useful gestures and smart features that genuinely improve daily life. Simple actions like twisting the phone to open the camera or chopping twice to activate the flashlight feel intuitive and convenient. Speaking of the camera, let's be realistic for a moment. Budget phones often promise professional photography, but reality rarely matches the marketing. The Motorola G37 Power doesn't magically replace a flagship camera, but it performs respectably for the price. In daylight conditions, photos come out detailed and colorful enough for Instagram, Snapchat, and sharing with friends. Portrait mode works decently, and AI enhancements help improve image quality automatically. Low-light photography is naturally more challenging, but that's expected in this category. Still, for casual users who simply want to capture memories, food pictures, pets, family moments, or vacation shots, the camera gets the job done. Video recording is stable enough for social media clips and quick content creation. Younger audiences especially will appreciate having a capable camera without paying premium prices. Another important factor is durability and reliability. Many people buying budget phones are not upgrading every year. They need a phone that survives daily life, accidental drops, long workdays, and heavy use. Motorola phones traditionally have a reputation for reliability, and the G37 Power appears to continue that tradition. The build quality feels solid, buttons are tactile, and the overall experience feels trustworthy. The addition of 5G connectivity is also a smart move for long-term value. Even if some users don't fully utilize 5G today, having future-ready connectivity means the phone won't feel outdated too quickly. And this is where the Motorola G37 Power becomes truly interesting. The smartphone market today is crowded with expensive devices trying to convince users they need features they may never use. But many people simply want a phone that lasts long, works smoothly, takes decent pictures, and doesn't require financial sacrifice. That's exactly the emotional appeal of this device. It's for students trying to stay connected without spending too much. It's for parents looking for a reliable phone. It's for workers who need battery life they can trust. It's for people who are tired of paying flagship prices just to send messages and watch videos. There's something very honest about a phone that knows its purpose. Of course, no smartphone is perfect. The Motorola G37 Power still has compromises because of its affordable price. Heavy gamers may want more processing power. Photography enthusiasts may prefer advanced flagship cameras. Some users may wish for faster charging or a higher resolution display. But when you look at the overall package, those compromises feel understandable. What really matters is value. And value is not about having the most powerful phone on earth. It's about getting features that genuinely improve daily life at a reasonable cost. That's where Motorola seems to win with the G37 Power. The phone delivers practicality instead of flashy gimmicks. It focuses on battery life, smooth software, comfortable design, and reliable performance, things that affect users every single day. And maybe that's what makes this phone feel relatable. In a world obsessed with premium technology and luxury branding, the Motorola G37 Power reminds people that technology should make life easier, not more stressful. You shouldn't need to worry constantly about battery percentage. You shouldn't feel pressured to spend thousands just to own a decent smartphone. And you shouldn't have to sacrifice modern features simply because you're shopping on a budget. Motorola understands that millions of users simply want balance. The G37 Power may not dominate headlines like expensive flagship devices, but it could quietly become one of the smartest choices in the budget 5G category. At the end of the day, smartphones are deeply personal devices. They hold our memories, conversations, music, photos, work, and entertainment. A good phone isn't always the most expensive one. Sometimes, it's the one that reliably stays by your side throughout the entire day without letting you down. And that's exactly the feeling the Motorola G37 Power seems designed to deliver. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more honest tech content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.